Oh, good lord. Holy crap. So Phantom Blade Zero finally comes out and makes a statement. It is 1 a.m. I was about to go to bed, just finished 2 videos, readying up them for tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday. But it looks like I'm potentially going to be releasing 3 videos on Monday. This is insane, and oh wow, this is big news, right? This is news because I released a video basically claiming that Insider Gamer got it wrong and Mr. Grant basically has a hate boner for Microsoft. And do you know what? I was right. I was right about his hate boner for Xbox because because it turns out I was right. My dude went with a story he didn't even have verified that was probably translated from a translation to a translator. It got translated from Chinese to Portuguese and from Portuguese to English. That translation. And I actually had those Japanese characters looked at and it didn't say what they were actually saying. Now, I am not a journalist, right? I am not a journalist. What those characters actually amounted to in a loose translation is that not many people have Xboxes. And then they followed that up by saying that, the Xbox console in the Asian regions just aren't popular. That makes sense, right? Not that there's no need for this platform. But do you know what? If I can do that, how come a journalist cannot? And I can tell you why. Because Xbox bad. But do you know what? That unnamed janitor that calls themselves a developer probably is out of a job right now. And Phantom Blade Zero quickly caught on to that because it does look like Phantom Blade Zero is coming to the Xbox Series consoles. It is a timed exclusive for PlayStation. That's it. So even that news that Phantom Blade Zero is not exclusive to PlayStation, it bloody is. Even that information is fake, was false. Insider Gaming, you should absolutely be embarrassed of yourselves. The fact that you could put something out like this and call yourselves a journalist and put out. But what do I mean, I shouldn't expect anything else from Mr. Grant, right? I'm calling him Mr. Grant because I'm going to be a little bit courteous, right? This is the guy that called PETA, Animal Cruelty Hotline for Power World. Guy has some serious brain damage, some serious brain deformity. But he clearly was after Xbox and he thought that this was going to be the win that would propel his sad career. But anyway, let's read what this article has to say because it's quite important, because it gives a lot of context. Recently, we noticed that some media outlets have claimed to have interviewed an unnamed developer from S-Game at China Joy, who seems to have made some statements regarding the release, platforms, and strategy for Phantom Blade Zero. Claimed to have interviewed. So they're not even sure if they actually interviewed anyone. We want to clarify that these claimed statements do not represent S-Game's values or culture, basically pushing aside Xbox, not counting it as a platform. There are 1 million consoles sold in Japan, well, in Asia. If half of them bought this game, if this game is good and it's clearly aimed at that audience, I suspect at least a 30% uptake. That's a lot of copies sold, right? Just in one region. And then you're looking at other regions which will have a nice uptake as well. As we believe in making our games accessible to everyone and have not rolled out any platforms for Phantom Blade Zero. So basically, it is coming. They can't tell you it's coming to Xbox because it's a timed exclusive for PlayStation. We are hard at work on both the development and publishing fronts to ensure that as many players as possible can enjoy our game at the release and in the future. Our team is looking forward to sharing more development updates soon, and we are excited to bring our world premiere demo to Gamescom this month. That's it, there you have it. So, all this news about Phantom Blade Zero not being exclusive and Wukong not having any exclusivity, all of this information that Grant wrote in Insider Gaming, all of it false. All of it fake. The voices in his head told him. And a lot of this information is coming out from a translated to retranslated document, which clearly has lost, has gone through the Chinese whispers portfolio and has basically changed its meaning. The Phantom Blade Zero team have now come out and officially said, I mean, if you're reading between the lines, this is a timed exclusive. We can't really confirm it for the Xbox, but once that timed exclusivity is up, we will be releasing it on the Xbox as well. So at least that's my understanding of this. They want to release it in as many places as possible and have as many people playing it. That does include the Xbox platform. They could have clearly said here that this game is exclusive to PlayStation and to PC. But they have chosen their words very, very carefully to avoid any mention of full exclusivity. I guess they didn't even want to talk about timed exclusivity, considering how much bad PR they got from this dude alone. They clearly don't want to burn any more bridges than they have already. But I do suspect that there is a timed exclusivity module here, and that this is exactly what they're actually doing. So, I mean, it's down to Microsoft to go in and get those timed exclusivities. In my opinion, getting those timed exclusivities are fair game. And, Phil Spencer can do exactly the same. He has more money than Sony. He can outspend Sony. So why they're not going after games and getting those timed exclusivities, I don't know. But they really should start doing it, because Sony isn't going to stop. But that unnamed developer, if he is real or she is real, they probably don't have a job now. And do you know what? Good for them. If they're going to come out and make stupid statements like that, they pretty much deserve everything they get. But there you have it. All out, laid to bare, in the open. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have that discussion, and I will see you in the next one. As always, stay safe and remain legend.
41. The face of this is here!
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.